Hello YouTube, this is Wafer, and I am here with another project. The sound quality is going to be a lot more than the last video because I am doing this, I'm adding the audio post footage with a separate device. The headphones I was using before is just not good. So today I'm going to be showcasing that device you saw earlier, which is the RAM. And the RAM is a new design that I came up with. It's inspired by another design, and it's 4x4 by whatever. If I'm doing the audio after, so I'm building it without whatever. So we're gonna start off with these two lines like this. It's this 4x4 area, and it's 4 blocks tall, 5 blocks tall actually, but 4 blocks stackable. So the entire cell itself, all of the functions of it will be in this area right here. I don't know how much time I have, so before I get into the actual building of it in the footage, I'm gonna get into a little bit of announcements. My video on the Redstone computer, the Arc 1, has hit over 200 views, and that is incredible. Thank you everyone who has seen the video and is watching this one too, and if not, if you haven't watched it, then that's fine. But just thank you to anyone who's watched it. So, without further ado, this is where I start. So, this uses a locking repeater mechanism, and we come to that part right there with the blocks in that pattern, because this is how I've optimized it. Now that block goes down, making it 5 blocks tall, but it is still 4 blocks stackable. So you're going to take your repeaters and set it into that position, and then redstone dust on those two lines. That is essential. You also put one on top of that block there for an AND gate for later. What I'm doing now is setting up the right line. It's going to, by default, yeah, there's a block right there, which is to act as the the read line. You put a block right there to prevent on top of those 2 blocks to prevent the touching of redstone dust. You put a torch right there, and then the glowstone right there. So that you can have that as your output for your AND gate. It will be inverted. You also put that there, which is your just essential torches that are connected to those 2 lines, and you put that line there to disconnect those, and that's actually about it. That is your cell. If you know anything about redstone storage, you know that you'll know what they do, but if not, then a little bit of experimentation will get you the details that I did not allow it for in the footage. The video you're seeing right now is showcasing the functionality of it and how you can work it. That's the read line. It's the input will have to be inverted, as seen right there. When there's a 0 as the input, will be 1 for the output. That's for the AND gate. The AND gate right there, which is connected to the AND gate for the, well, it's just the AND gate, which is the output. You got to move that block there, or the down, or else the repeater will power the block, which will power the dust. And you'll see right here is where the line for the wafer above it will store or send out its output. I think that's about it. Yeah, and if we come here, you can copy it 5 blocks along the side, where here we see 4 bytes of storage stacked 5 blocks along the side direction. The lines on the right, which connect to the inputs of the locked repeater, are the inputs of the system, while the ones on the left side, I don't know why I turned like that, We should look at the, yeah, it'll go along all the way. I don't remember what I did this for. Oh, I was talking about stacking it. Okay, so it is stackable in that direction by 4 blocks. This line right here where you have the studs that go down, those are the output lines. And the other side are the input lines. I reversed this apparently. The lines that go into the repeaters on the input for the locked repeater, those are your inputs, and they have to be inverted. And now we're stacking it upwards, which you can do every 4 blocks. It's 5 blocks tall, the unit, but it is 4 blocks stackable because of the stud in the output lines. It fits directly next to one of the blocks on the top, so you can stack it 4 blocks tall incredibly. And you can see that it works perfectly by looking at the control lines on the outside. They are all intact. Sorry about all the noise, don't know how much you're hearing. This is a good recording software, but as you can see, it gets pretty small. It's pretty compact. What you're looking here is 16 or 8 bytes, which doesn't look impressive, but a lot of it is vertical. If you look back at the footage at the beginning of the video, I might add a little bit at the end here. The whole deal is, I should have done more functionality in this footage, but the whole deal is actually fairly compact. It is extendable in either of those directions, either up or left or right. The whole system is stackable. The 4 blocks long, the 5 blocks wide between inputs, and the 4 blocks tall stackable. I'll probably add a little bit of footage again, showcasing pictures showcasing the wafers themselves. I call them wafers because a single layer of 32 bytes of storage is 128 blocks long, which would be 64 bytes in my old RAM design, which I will not make a video for because of its inefficiency. But this design here, I'm putting the levers on the right line, or the read lines, by the way. But it's, oh, I did that wrong apparently. Well, I don't really know if I should do this anymore. It was not busy here, but now it is busy here at work, because the recording of audio at home or other situations are just complicated. But the footage here basically shows how it works. There are torches that well, yeah, you see it. All of those buttons are on the right lines because you don't need a solid pulse to write. It's a one tick write and a 2-tick read. So it's pretty fast. I'm putting in 7 or 5 into that value right there. And if I change that, I'm actually going to get an invert of that. No, I'm actually going to get the right one. Okay, if I read it, that's on the wrong one. No, it's on the right one. No, it's on the wrong one. I'm right. This one right here. That will show the same value, so it does work, in case you were wondering. I might, in a future video, if you request it, showcase a decoder design that I created for this device, because a decoder I created allows for 1 decoder for the entire unit. So if you guys want to see a video on that, I can do that. But the issue comes with a decoder small enough to fit, you know, on each layer, because each wafer is 4 blocks tall. It's hard to make a 4 block tall decoder. So thank you for watching the video. Let me know in the oh my god, I can edit this, it's fine. Let me know in the comments section whether or not this helped you, or if not, this is Bedrock exclusive. So it's actually not Bedrock exclusive, but Java's got a much better design, so there's no need for that. So yeah, just leave a like, subscribe, this, that, and the other thing, help with the channel, that kind of deal. If this is much better quality than the last video, I hope that I can do more of these. Post-production audio is a little difficult as of right now in my life, so I might not make many of these right now, but I will try to get videos out at regular intervals. So thank you for watching the video, and stay tuned for the next one. Oh, I gotta do that up here.